Hi, first graders. This week's writing job is writing persuasive letters. And I just want to talk about the word persuasive for a minute. You may already know, but a good way to think about it is that you're trying to convince someone of something, either something you want that you want someone to give you, or an idea or something that you want to have changed. I have some examples of that. So you may know this book already, Don't Let the Pigeons Stay Up Late. It's a pretty funny book. And there's a good example of being persuasive in here. First, I'm going to show you what persuasive is not. When you want something really bad and you have a fit about it, pigeon wants to stay up late, obviously, and is yelling, "I'm not tired." That's not being persuasive. That's more like having a fit about something, right? But then on this page, pigeon is a little bit more persuasive. Calmly standing, calmly talking, and says, "I hear there's a good show about birds on TV tonight. Could be very educational." So pigeon wants to stay up late and gave a good reason why it might be a good idea. I might learn something if you let me stay up late. So that's a reason that you're trying to convince the person. Here's another example. I'm not sure if you know this book. It's called Earrings. And this girl really wants earrings, pierced ears really bad in this story. And she starts out just like pigeon, just kind of having a fit about things. "I want earrings. I want them now. I am too old enough." Just dreaming about them and yelling about them. That's not being persuasive. That's kind of begging in a way. "I want them. I need them." But later on in the book, she starts to be a little more calm and persuasive about it. Here are some good reasons. "They'll make me feel good. They'll make me look good. I'll be so proud that I'll stand up straighter and it will be good for my posture. And earrings keep your ears warm in the wintertime." So good reasons for letting her have the earrings instead of just yelling about it. So those are good examples of giving good reasons to convince people. And then I found some letters that students of mine wrote a long time ago, years ago. I was so happy to find them. There's one story where, or not story, letter, where someone says, "Dear Mom, I think we should get a puppy because we need a friend in the house." So there's what they are trying to convince the mom of, getting a puppy, and why they think the puppy is a good idea. And then some more convincing. "Remember when we played with that puppy at the neighbor's house and how much you loved playing with him?" Asked the mom a question. "Do you remember? And how much you loved it? But if you got a new puppy, you could play with him all the time. Love, Mike." So that was a really good letter. Wanting a puppy? Here are some good reasons to get a puppy, both for the mom and for the house. Now these two are a little bit different. These are interesting. These aren't something that you want, but it's a problem that you want fixed. Still persuasive, still want to convince someone, but now it's not about getting something. Okay, so a long time ago, the principal at Muddy Brook was named Mr. Dingman, and this letter's to him. "Dear Mr. Dingman, littering is a problem outside of Muddy Brook." So there's the problem they're talking about. The thing they want is, hey, let's fix this problem about littering. And then they say the idea. "I think you should go on the loudspeaker and tell the kids to clean up after themselves. Thank you, sincerely, Gabriella." So that's a really good letter too, about persuading the principal at Muddy Brook. Hey, here's a problem. Let's think of ways to fix it. And this is another one to Mr. Dingman. "Dear Mr. Dingman, at recess, some people are not getting included. I would like it if every kid played together." So there's the problem. Kids aren't getting included. What they want every kid to play together. And I think you should put up some signs talking to Mr. Dingman. So there's one way to solve the problem. So that's really good. I keep meaning to show the letter, but there we go. Okay, so there are some ideas of letters about something you want and letters about a problem that you want to try to get fixed. Both kinds of persuasive letters, and hopefully those will give you some ideas as you start thinking about your own persuasive letter. Thanks. Bye-bye.